call that hustling backwards on the block. I'm just trying to figure out how can you turn. Let me give it to you like this. Me and my man Lucky was talking earlier, and we broke it down like this. And I have to say this because I want to appeal to everybody to make it understandable and comprehensible to others. If somebody was trying to rob a bank, this is the negative. I'm gonna give you a negative, I'm gonna give you a positive illustration. Negative illustration. Somebody wanted to rob a bank, right? They realized that it's $100,000 in the vault, but it's 10 security officers with Kevlar bulletproof vests on and assault rifles that's guarding the vault. And then there's a bank around the corner. There's $1.75 million in that vault. But it's a security guard who's unarmed and 70 years old. And there's no backup on the scene. It's only one 70-year-old security guard. No Kevlar bulletproof vest on. He's unarmed. And no backup on the scene. You mean to tell me that the bank robber is going to choose in his or her right state of mind that they're going to risk their freedom and life to rob that bank with only $100,000 in the vault with 10 security officers on deck, Kevlar bulletproof vests, backup, and assault rifles, opposed to just going around the corner with his $1.75 million in the vault? One security guard, 70 years old, no backup on the scene, no firearms or weapons, unarmed, no Kevlar bulletproof vest. I'm just asking the question. That's all. I know that might be a terrible analogy, Cornelius. It just makes sense to me. That's the negative. I'm just saying, that's the negative. That's for my audience members that's still on the block. We gotta show them love because they support the channel. I'm praying for y'all. Get off the block, y'all. If you in the streets, I'm praying for you. But right now, for teachable moment purposes, for the scope of what I'm talking about right now, all I'm saying is it seemed easier. Why am I bringing that up? Because Brian Norman Jr., let me bring it back home. Brian Norman Jr., in his last fight, in the previous fight before that, Victor, made between $100,000 and $150,000. In other words, he reached his maximum earning potential. And the fighters that he fought was supposed to be tough competition compared to Boots. I'm saying compared to Boots because, you know, Brian Norman Sr., his dad said that Boots is an easy lick. In other words, is that his son will knock Boots out cold with no problem. He's an easy opponent. So you mean to tell me you turned down $1.75 million to fight a person you can knock out and defeat easily? But you chose instead to fight two fighters who were tougher competition for less money?